Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 4th of July, and I am up and ready to start my day. I know my voice is cracking because it is early, guys, but I like to come out early to get an early start before the sun comes up. As you can see, there's a mist in the air. I'm not exactly certain what it is, if it's fog or if it's that Canadian wildfire smoke, but I'm still out here and hopefully it burns off. I'm really not sure what it is, but I'm gonna do my routine stuff and then we're gonna head out to the garden. All right, Dora, go do your check, girl, because I ain't going out there first. Go. She's gonna go check out the place. Look at her. Yep. All the squirrels. And that rooster is calling me, so I'm gonna go let them out. They just want to be outdoors. They're ready to come out. And this is routine for me. Routine stuff, y'all. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, cutie pie. Enough. Don't go out there. Do not go out there. Dora, come. Dora, come. Dora is not even bothering with the chickens, but when she goes by, they'll stay closer to the run. But Dora is looking around and catching scents because we do also have a lot of rabbits around. Go see. Go see, Dora. Where is she? See that rabbit? Come, Dora. Get it. It's in there. Go. She won't go in my garden because she knows she's not supposed to go. So even though I'm telling her to go, she would not go in my garden. But that rabbit was there eating my beans again. Wait, Dora. It's probably down here. Come on. Come this way. Come on. But yeah, I'm going to be getting some berries today. It's running the perimeter. She can smell them. And in the meantime, I'm in here in the garden. Let's see what's going on. What I really came in here to do this morning, I got some squash. Go in there. Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. I should be wearing long pants. That one is ready to be harvested. These rabbits are making her go crazy. And we got a really good rain last night, so look at this. This is my sunflower. There's so much damage that these rabbits are doing. Just so much damage. Look, they eat all of this here. They broke my, I don't know, rabbits and whatever else. This is not my vegetable garden, but I stuck a tomato in here. This got damage too. That got damage. You know, everything is just, I don't know, man. I don't know. But that won't stop me. I'll keep going. This is why I grow so much, and that's why I plant everything everywhere. As you can see, I have some squash growing here. I have onions in here, and this is just a spot where, a border where I'm doing flowers and herbs. This is a bee balm. I know it looks like a flower, but it's a bee balm. That's a herb. This here, cornflower, it's an herb. This is also cornflower. I had a stash right here. It looks like a flower. All herbs, y'all. Lavender, primrose, more lavender. This is yarrow right here. I'm growing from seed. And I have a white cornflower that I dropped some seeds, and it's coming up right here. But yeah, it's pretty much, this is another bee balm here, and more lavender and a tomato. But the wildlife is giving me such a hard time. Excuse me. And this is why I drop seeds everywhere I feel like dropping seeds. See that? I have squash going here. I got beans, and this is just at the base of one of my apple trees. I have black-eyed peas here, more squash. It's gonna, actually this is cucumbers, and it's gonna trellis up this apple tree right here. I have a watermelon going here. Something's eating all these apples off the tree. I believe it's a squirrel, so maybe I won't be getting apples, because the squirrels are going up the trees and doing all that. Well, I do have some here. Maybe I should try to protect these ones, but for the most part, I might just get a few. But what I really wanted to do is take you guys with me to harvest these peas, because they are ready to be harvested. There's tons of them. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest these peas. And look at these peas. They are nice and full. I'm going to crack this one open. See that? They are so sweet. Cool. They are fresh and they are sweet and they are juicy. And we had some rain last night, and I just thought that it was the right time to come out here and harvest these peas. And the more I harvest, it's the more peas that it's gonna send out. It's gonna send more flowers out, and I'm gonna get more peas to harvest. Some of these I'm gonna let it be, like these right here, these little ones right here, so that can fill in and come to maturity. But for the most part, I'm gonna harvest as much as I possibly can. Look at all these plump peas here. And you don't have to cook these. If you don't want to, you don't have to cook them. But I'm gonna freeze some of these actually for the first time. They haven't stayed long enough for me to be able to freeze them, but I made it a thing this year to freeze some because they're so good. I'm gonna blanch it a little bit and then I'm gonna freeze it. But I'm gonna be getting lots and lots of peas from these once the sun does not burn up all the plants. But like I said, it's been relatively mild, not so hot as yet, and we're in July. Just imagine that. Look at this plump one. And so it's good that we're going to be able to harvest a lot of these peas and store it up. Look at that, see? There's flowers coming out here. More flowers. And it's going to grow all the way up to the trellis, all the way up here, and send out more flowers. And as I'm harvesting these peas right here, I'm noticing how everything is just nice and green. Usually things are already starting to dwindle down because they're scorched so much by the hot sun. And this time of the year, I'm really happy for the cooler weather. It's not as hot as it usually is. By this time, we probably already got a couple heat waves, and so far we haven't had a whole lot of 90 degrees as yet. So the garden is really thriving this year, and I'm happy to see that. The plants are not struggling. I haven't had to water anything as yet. We've been getting so much rain all of June into July. We're getting so much rain. And the good thing about it for me is that the rain falls at nighttime, mostly at nighttime. So it feels so good when I can get rain at nighttime and then I can come out early in the garden and spend as much time as I would like to spend in the garden. Yes, I do take breaks in between, but I'm always in the garden doing something. There's so much things to do in the garden and it's constant work. I have squash that I need, not squash, but I have pumpkins that I need to make sure I reroute them where I want them to grow. I have weeds that I need to be pulling. Right there where I'm walking, there's a whole bunch of weeds. A lot of them are herbs that I can use, but generally we call them weeds, and those I have to pull, but I'm not focusing on that right now. It makes for a good shade for the soil and for the earthworms, and it keeps the moisture in there, so I'm just going to let it grow. Some of it grow and do, not to overtake the garden, but at the same time, it's beneficial to have some weeds in your garden, whether it's for usage of making tea, or for eating as fresh greens, or giving it to my chickens. There's always something useful with whatever is growing in your garden. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue harvesting the peas right here. This is the first chore of the day. I have the chickens to take care of, the turkey to take care of. So I'm going to do a speed up video for this part and meet you at the end. Alright, so this is what the peas now looks like. These smaller ones, I left them so they can fill in some more. I'm going to have more peas popping out because the flowers are coming. I did leave a few, well actually I missed a few, as you can see. But these peas, I allow them to produce as much as they would. And then I let them die off. They die off on their own. And I just leave them in the soil because there are benefits in doing that. So I just let them be. These are just a few that I missed. But I was able to get a good amount of peas. Look at that, y'all. Look how much peas I have here. And so the ones that I missed, I'm just going to leave them there. And when I come out, I can still have a snack because I love snacking on them when I'm out here in the gardens. I don't eat before I come out because I come out this early so I can get a little snack out here. But this trellis stays in place. It's been here for about the last 4 years. And I plant peas here in this same spot every year. Every year I plant peas. That's a spot for my peas. It's actually my asparagus bed. As you can see, they all done for the season. Went to flower. So that's going to also stay there and die off. And I have a lemon balm jungle in here because I didn't remove the seeds from last year from this one plant that I had here. But I'll take a lemon balm jungle. That's fine. There's benefits. And it's not bothering me. I was able to stick a couple cucumbers in here. As you can see, a couple flowers, perennial mixed flowers, carnation, and what have you. So this is just an anything bed. It really is my asparagus bed and my sweet peas bed, but I just stick stuff in there once there is room for that. Thank you for harvesting peas with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Journey.